Hey everyone, Rachel and Steph, Yoga Bones. We are going to bring you BAM number six. Six. What is it, please, Steph? What are we doing?
We are doing variations on Cobra Pose, so Bhujangasana or Upward Facing Dog, Urdhva Mukha.
Yeah.
We're going to take you through the steps of how to do it correctly.
Benefits, anatomy, alignment, and modifications for that pose. So I've got a few key benefits that I want to give to you about Bhujangasana, about Upward Facing Dog. But please, Steph, what are your couple of key benefits? Like, we go to yoga, don't we? But like, we want to know, why do we go to yoga? Like, why do we do each pose? So beautiful, Steph, what have you got for me? Give me a couple of your key ones that you love teaching people about. Benefits.
Well, when you're actually in the pose, if you start from yoga, so from the ground moving up, definitely that finding that like horizontal extension to lift up, opening from the heart, from the tips of the toes, like pressing down all the way through the collarbone. So it's a beautiful lift from the back body up, opening of the front body as you draw in from the belly. So there's a lot going on. If you like chakras and all that, and I do, it's a nice alignment of them all. So like from root to the crown of the head, it comes out. So if you like to think of that alignment, that's perfect. And then when we move into up dog, well, obviously there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more inner rotation from the arms, widening of the chest. The legs are super involved. What we see a lot when we're teaching in class, I find that people forget they have legs. It's like they're all about the chest, all about the shoulders, all about the back bend, and somehow they're forgetting their lower body, and how having the legs super active really gets that pose like bang on. So that's what we're going to talk about. Rachel's going to show us her super amazing Bhujangasana.
But before I do that, everyone, before we go to the alignment points, my key benefit, everyone, as a physiotherapist is, and check this out, so there's a physio, he's called Mackenzie, and he calls Bhujangasana Mackenzie extensions. And I'm like, dude, Cobra's been around a lot longer than you have, so why don't we just call it for what it is? So everyone, Bhujangasana, that Mackenzie extension, whatevs, that extreme beautiful back bend that we're doing is the antidote to sitting. So if you're going to go to a physio and you've got lower back issues, they're going to tell you two things. Go swimming, actually, is what they're going to tell you, because there's not a lot of belief about yoga in the physio world. And they're also going to tell you to do Mackenzie extensions, which is Cobra. So if you've got back issues, woo, get into this pose, but get into it properly. So I'm going to go and demonstrate, and Steph's going to talk you through some of the alignment cues.
Amazing. Mackenzie extension. We're now gonna call it the Yoga Bones extension. There we go. So as we reach down, so we just went through our flow, we went through Chaturanga plank all the way down to our belly. So the first thing we want to do, then I tell people to start, it literally starts from the tips of the toes, almost like you want to reach all 10 toenails to the mat, spreading the toes. Now get that energy going, wrapping in. If you've watched any of the other videos, this is called Hold the Baguette, and we want to hold those elbows in. As they draw in, they want to draw back, and it's going to help bring the shoulder blades like in and down the back body, which is going to help you with that lift. So if she does it like wrong, so let's kind of do it wrong. So she collapses with the shoulder heads going forward, elbows go in. It's a really terrible feeling, actually. It's really not nice. So we want to, as you draw the elbows in, it's going to widen the chest. As you pull them back, it's going to give you that lift. So starting from the toes, we're going to press down into the hands and lift up. Nice. So see when we lift here, she's having that gorgeous inner rotation of her arms and her hands. Her legs, I don't know if you guys can see from there, but they're not on the floor anymore. She's pressing down through the tops of her feet. All the toenails are like active pressing down and finding that lift and length through the front body. She's going to wrap a little more. Oh, you're going into down dog for a second? Okay, good.
No, I'm just agreeing with you. How good, everyone. Like, those were awesome points, and I was just doing them all and feeling them all, and it was fantastic. I was concentrating too much, so I wasn't breathing, hence the now shortness of breath. And then for me, Steph, the only other one was just the feet together.
Yeah, because, the feet, the cobra, exactly.
Because the in with the baguette, you also do in, I call it squeezing $1 million note between your knees. So you're just trying to draw in everything. When you draw into center line, it then helps with the pose. So Oh, I loved it, Steph. Thanks.
We want to find like the tops of your femurs. So we want to really feel like the hip points. And I really like that expression of like vacuuming the belly in towards the spine. It's going to help you find that extension and that lift in the lower back. So you're not kind of collapsing in your lumbar. So vacuuming the belly in scoops that in and helps you have a little bit more space. Yeah. But when you're in, like you say, with the toes in, you're going to feel the thighs roll in and you're going to feel the femur bones planting down. It is such a wicked feeling, and it helps you open up back here. So these are all little details, all little tweaks that are going to help you find that length and that space without it feeling all like
jammed in.
People are like, oh, I don't like that pose. Yeah. Maybe if we fix some things, you might actually love that pose, especially like you're sitting all day typing. Come on. And
definitely. Absolute nightmare. Yeah.
I can talk about this pose like forever. I love this pose, and it has so many wicked benefits.
Massive.
Can I show one more? It's actually against the wall. Who knew?
Okay, go on then, babe. Get in there. Look at that yoga bones thing, everyone. That thing there. Look.
I don't know if you guys can see me. So pretend I'm on the floor, right?
Pretend she's on the floor, everyone.
And then all I want to do, but I want you guys to use a wall. So it's like I was on the floor, and all I want to do is lift off the floor here. So you're getting the same benefits of lifting, drawing the tailbone down, pubic bone up, but you're letting the lower body have a little bit more weight.
And yeah, exactly. And basically that leads on to our modification, I think.
Yes.
Because, if you go, oh, I can't do Bhujangasana, wonderful. I understand, amazing. But can you lie on your tummy? And you'd say, I don't know. Because when back pain is that severe, everyone, you can't even lie on your tummy.
No.
But lying on your tummy is usually the remedy, okay? Because we all need extension in our spine. So a modification for Bhujangasana, if you're like, oh, I can't, is I'm going to almost get Steph now, if you don't mind. Just go and have a little lie down, if you will, babe.
Sure.
And then I'm just going to ask Steph to lie down on her tummy. And the modification, everyone, is you would just bring your hands into the appropriate position down by the middle of your rib cage.
Oh.
You'd hold the baguette, and then your legs would come together, and you're sort of trying to look forward, and you might be there. That might be your Bhujangasana. So modification can be literally from lying down flat on your tummy and then trying with a degree of extension.
Yeah. And even here, even though it doesn't look like I'm lifting or finding a back bend, everything that I want to feel in my Bhujangasana, I'm feeling right now. Everything. From my toes to my collarbones, everything.
Boop, boop. Like, Steph's got a bugbear about me saying that, but I just love it. And she's quite nice to annoy from time to time as well. So the boop, boop is the legs together is what Steph was saying. Hold the baguette. Pull the belly button in so that everything's already happening. Then the degree of extension is just add-on. That's just coming. That's just more. Yeah, it's like getting the basics right first. I don't know, babe. Like I'm pretty happy with that BAM.
I'm pretty happy. I know it's like forever long, but I want to add just one more thing.
Please.
Remember that when we're doing those poses, it's an actual asana. And the point of an asana is to be able to hold it. If you're going through it just to get to the next one, come back and see if you can hold. The minimum time you should be able to hold your pose is at least 5 breaths.
Beautiful.
So hold it in, find that alignment. And if you're able to get to 5 breaths, that means you're doing everything right.
That's so beautiful. And I don't know if she's just copied that, but it was Patabi Joyce, Ashtanga Yoga, and let's give some props to the origin of yoga and the origin of flow yoga. And when we do Ashtanga, any of you that have practiced it, it's one of the cornerstones, the fathers of yoga asana, it's 5 breaths. So, because I was going to say 3 to 6, but my girlfriend got a little bit more specific and said 5. What a beautiful thing. So yeah, absolutely, Steph. I love this woman, hey? So we've only got another 94 to go.
Yay!
Yeah, cool, man. So keep up with us. Please send us your comments. Let us know if you need any help with anything.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.